What's up, guys? It's been a while since I made a Yu-Gi-Oh video, so I just made a I'm just gonna make an update of the deck that I placed second at my locals. So it was a pretty cool tool. I mean, everybody did not expect the DD deck to come into the tournament, so they're pretty well amazed to find out that I use this deck. Because usually when I go over it, I use either my Light Sworns or I use my 6 Samurais. So I decided instead to play this deck. And yeah, I placed second place. It was pretty amazing. The person I lost to, um, he played a doppel deck. It wasn't even fun. Like I hated that deck so bad. He was using junk synchrons and all this other stuff, and that it just pissed me off. I couldn't do nothing really, because I couldn't get on my macro cosmos or my dimensional features out fast enough. So he pretty much just swarmed and OTK'd me. But yeah, getting on with the deck is my DD macro stun. Well, not really a stun anymore because I kind of changed it. Well, it's a DD macros deck. Starting off with the deck, 3 Kayas, of course, and 3 DD survivors. Because if you sacrifice the survivors, then the 3 Kayas, well, the 1 Kayas that you sacrifice for it, this guy goes out of play. You summon your Kayas, move something from your opponent's side of the field. Then at the end of phase, these guys come back. So that's the good thing. 3 DD assailants. Remove from play your opponent's monster. They attack it and kill it. 3 DD warrior ladies. Even if your opponent's monster is lower than your assailant's attack or defense, you still get the option to remove that monster from play or not. Kaiko. It looks amazing. I customized this art. Like, see, I just blacken the whole entire card and then make his letters behind him stand out more. His effect is if I don't get enough, like if there's not enough monsters in my opponent graveyard. No, if there is monsters in my opponent graveyard and I damage or inflict battle damage to my opponent, I get to move and play 2 monsters from my opponent's graveyard. So that's pretty cool. 1800 attacker. Thunder King Ryo, so opponents can search through deck and I can negate their specials. Gale, half attacks and synchroing. Battle Fader. Sometimes I won't get my monsters out, so that saves me. Cyber Valley for the 3 effects if you guys know it. 2 dimensional features because this deck does not run on these cards really, but these do help, no doubt. They just remove from play monsters only, so that's why I didn't use it that much. 3 pot dualities because this deck don't really special except for these 3 up here, and that gives you 9 chances to search out for the things that you want, so that's a good thing. Book of Moon, Rhoda, Dark Hole, Heavy. Then 3 Macrocosmos. These are the main cards. Move everything from play. So that's what you really, really want in this deck. 3 DD Dynamite. Inflict 300 damage to your opponent for everything removed from play. From their removed from play. Solemn Mornings. Torrential. 2 dimensional D prisons. Metaphors. That's it for the lineup of the cards. I run 41 cards. It runs pretty well. I mean, this deck does not really let me down that much, except when I just can't draw a monster. So that's the only downside when I'm playing this deck sometimes. That's why side decks are for. Side deck, 3 Tengus, 1 Chaos Hunter, 2 Fossil Dino, and 2 more Thunder King Ryos. MST, another dimensional feature if I'm not getting my Macrocosmos or my dimensional feature stuff out fast enough. 3 Necro Valley, so my opponent cannot touch the graveyard. That's the good part. This card is just like a Dark Hole, except I have to have Macrocosmos on the field. Great Keeper's Servant. My opponent attacked and they have to discard the top card of their deck, and if I have Macrocosmos, that card goes straight out of play. Prohibitions. Shut down any type of deck there is. Like their main card, like you call this out, you call out like Rigiki. No, not Rigiki. What the hell? I mean, like Gateway, or Whirlwind, or something like that, or Gale, or some other stuff. Birdie on the Mighty, because my monsters can always run over something, and 2 Dark Vibes. That's the full deck. The only monsters that I synchro with is these 2. Lightning Warrior, and Scrap Archfiend. Because I could go for 7 easily because of the Gale. But yeah, that's the entire deck, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. This is my DD Macros deck. Comment below, tell me what you guys think about it, and thanks for watching the video.